All right. Hello, everybody. I kind of spoke about this before. I spoke about simplifying education and how can it be beneficial both for teachers and students. But today I shall do this again because I created this post with the help of ChatGPT, and it gives me some nice perspectives on this topic. So I chose to take advantage of it and record a new look at the specific topic on simplifying education. Simplifying education. Let's see how we can achieve the best results without sweating it. Okay, do less, but better. This principle doesn't just belong to productivity gurus, it belongs in our classrooms. Teaching is one of the most rewarding professions, but it often feels like running a marathon at sprint speed. Endless lesson planning, grading piles, extracurricular duties, and the constant pressure to do it all leave many teachers exhausted. The truth is, more effort doesn't always mean better results. Sometimes the best teaching comes from simplifying. So, today we shall explore how to achieve meaningful outcomes for students without burning out by focusing on clarity, strategy, and sustainability. So, why do teachers overcomplicate education? Teachers are natural givers. We want to give students the very best. So, we choose to design elaborate lessons and countless activities and spend hours polishing materials. But more isn't always better, especially when it comes to education. Well, you should remember that complexity always confuses students. A lesson which is jam packed is overwhelming. So it overwhelms learners instead of empowering them. All teachers are not just natural givers, they are also natural perfectionists. But perfectionism drains teachers. The pursuit of flawless lessons eats into evenings, weekends, and well being. And every hour which is spent fine tuning worksheets, it's an hour less for reflection, rest, or inspiration. Keep in mind, time isn't endless. Recognizing that simply can be stronger is the first step to reclaiming teaching and enjoying it again. So, what is the power of simplification in teaching? Simplification doesn't mean lowering standards, it actually means sharpening focus. The best learning happens when students are clear on what matters most. Here are some guiding principles. You need to prioritize essentials. You need to identify the core learning outcomes and let them guide everything else. Great lessons do not need 10 activities. They need one powerful, well executed idea. Predictable structures like opening warm ups, group discussions, reflections, they save energy and maximize student engagement. And the technology needs to be used wisely during the lessons. Digital tools should reduce workload, not add to it. As for students, you need to give them ownership of learning. When students teach, explore, and reflect, the teacher does less, and everyone gains more. That empowers students. So, here are some practical strategies to simplify without sacrificing results. First of all, you need to focus on one big goal per lesson. Instead of trying to cover 5 objectives, pick the single most important takeaway. Ask yourself, if students walk out with one lasting skill or insight today, what should it be? And build your lesson around that. Number 2, every year teacher starts from scratch. But many lessons can be recycled with small tweaks. So you need to keep a core toolkit of proven activities and adapt them. Students get freshness, well, teachers save time. So reuse and adapt. Do not reinvent. It's easier on both of you. Number 3, classrooms shouldn't feel like one-person show. Let students design questions, lead discussions, or peer assess. These methods not only build independence, but also lighten the teacher's role as the sole driver. Number 4, you need to say no to extra noise. Every initiative, event, or resource that doesn't serve your core teaching goals is a distraction. Guard your time. Saying no strategically is saying yes to energy and focus. And build micro moments of reflection. That would be number 5. At the end of each class, dedicate 2 minutes for students to jot down their biggest learning. It's simple, it's effective, and it eliminates the need for overcomplicated review strategies. What I used to do at the end of each lesson, I would ask students at least 3 things that they learned today. It doesn't have to be too many. Just give me 3 words or 3 phrases which you find the most useful for you right now, and you are going to start using them right away. That was very helpful. Why simplification leads to better results? Simplified teaching benefits both teachers and students. Well, let's see how it benefits students. Students see clearer goals, they have a deeper understanding, and there's much less cognitive overload. Let's see how it benefits teachers. Reduced stress, sustainable energy, and more time for creativity. Who doesn't want that? Tell me. Let's see how it benefits the schools. Stronger outcomes without burning out their staff, which is very, very important. The paradox is clear. When teachers do less, but with intention, the results are often much greater. Look, so let me tell you a final word on this specific issue on simplifying education. Teaching should feel sustainable. Great teaching isn't just about working the hardest. It's about working the smartest. When we strip away the unnecessary, we rediscover the joy of teaching, and students sense that energy. Simplifying education is not about cutting corners. It's about focusing on what truly matters: clarity, connection, impact. And when we send to those, both teachers and students thrive. You do not need to sweat every detail to change lives. Sometimes the simplest path is the most powerful.